up, everybody? Podcast episode 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah,
Shit.
we're
Time
on number
flies.
3. We are currently in the process of posting episode 2.
Yes.
Should be up by the time we're done recording this.
Yeah, that's coming up right now.
Yeah.
Like my voice.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
have
was
to
told.
talk
I
louder.
was told that I wasn't talking loud enough last time.
But
so I'm trying.
You were
I'm
also
trying.
told that your voice was relaxing.
It's relaxing. I was hoping for sexy, but
Relaxing's good too.
yeah.
Maybe
Well,
not.
maybe not for
I was
women.
gonna say
Yeah.
maybe that's not good. So
How
we
was your
missed,
week, man?
Oh, you cut me off.
I'm sorry. Want to start over?
No.
Okay.
We missed Thursday's episode last week.
We did.
And the reason why we didn't post Thursday's episode last week, we put it in the description of the episode that we posted today, which is Tuesday.
Sorry, by the way.
Yeah, we apologize for that. But my dog had a medical emergency, and we spent all of Thursday at the emergency vet. So that's the reason why we didn't post the video.
We'll break it down. Say, where she took mushrooms.
It was pretty good. She essentially went on a real bad trip, but not because of anything we did. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of was. We could have been a little more perceptive, but we were out in the garden preparing for next year, or for this year, for this planting season, and we have pole beans, and we were getting the pole bean seeds ready from last year to plant this year, and we were splitting the casings open and splitting up the good pole beans and the bad pole beans, and the issue with the bad pole beans is usually that they're moldy, and we were not being super careful with the moldy ones. And as we were going through, we were putting all the good ones in a bucket.
That's where it came from.
Yeah. We were putting all the good ones in the bucket and more or less just kind of throwing the bad ones on the ground.
And I was like, these are
And
good.
now I was, dude, you could hear, and I don't know why I didn't pick it up right away because I should have. You could hear her crunching on pole beans, like throughout the whole 2.5 hours we were out there.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and every once in a while I'll be like, Alice, stop eating those. Like, what's wrong with you? But it didn't click in my head like
Right.
those are bad. Like, that's a bad thing. And then we went inside and we went to go feed her dinner. And this dog, she's a beagle. She has eaten every single thing that you can imagine, basically.
Yeah.
She's eaten mothballs. She's eaten pine cones.
That's right. She did eat all those mothballs.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
She ate pine cones, and I think I told you about that one too. That was the one where I really had a heart attack because she slammed up in my sliding glass door
Yeah.
with like blood like coming out of her mouth and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I got out there and she had eaten pine cones and was throwing up the whole pine cones.
Oh.
So it was tearing her up good. But out of all those times, every single time, we put her food down and she ate dinner. Every time. When she ate mothballs, she still ate dinner. When she ate pine cones, she still ate dinner. We put her food down Thursday and she would not touch it. And I was like, oh, something's really bad. That's never happened in Nellis' entire life. So something's really bad. So then we started to freak out a little bit. We called our vet.
Yeah.
Our vet was like, I don't think pole beans are toxic. Because we didn't say they were moldy yet.
Right.
Because I didn't even think about it. But our vet was like, I don't think pole beans are toxic. Why don't you call animal poison control to see if they know something, maybe they can walk you through the day and see if anything else. So then we start calling animal poison control. We're on the phone with them for an hour and a half. By the time we're on the phone with them, she's vomiting all over the place. And we talk to them. They say the same thing. They're like, pole beans aren't toxic. So we get off the phone with them. And we're like, you know what? We'll just wait until morning. Can't be that bad. We'll wait until morning. And then she threw up one more time, and it was really bloody.
Mm.
And we were like, okay, that's really not good. So then we're sitting there. We actually call my parents, and we call the emergency vet this time.
Yeah.
And the emergency vet was like, well, it's up to you. You don't have to take her in, but, maybe you should. Yeah. My mom and dad were like, just wait and see. She does this all the time. She eats all sorts of shit she's not supposed to. So just wait and see. Then she started shaking real bad and still vomiting and still speckles of blood. And so we started to get real concerned. So then me and Ileana are sitting there on the couch and we're talking about it. And that's when it hit me. I was like, you know what? All those fucking beans were moldy as shit. And so then we called poison control back because I still was don't know how bad that is exactly.
Yeah.
We called poison control back, and poison control was like, "Yeah, you need to take her in like immediately." Yeah. So we brought her to the emergency vet. And she got all sorts of injections and everything else, and was absolutely fine now. So scary, but she's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Oh, actually, there's one more part of that story. So the next day, we brought her to our regular vet just to like have a checkup, and we got to the regular vet, and we're sitting in the waiting room.
Yeah.
And there's a beagle in the waiting room, another beagle in the waiting room, and this dude was conked. So apparently he had gotten into mushrooms in the backyard, not like psychedelic mushrooms, but like mushrooms in the backyard, and he was also having not a very good trip. This dude, he was sitting in the waiting room, and he was just fucking like
going all over. Oh, that poor thing. That sucks.
bad.
Oh.
So we got into the vet, like into the office with the vet, and the vet was like, "Is it just fucking beagles eating stupid shit day? Like, what the hell's going on?" So that was kind of funny.
And that was pretty wild. I was surprised when he told me that the emergency vet behind.
Yeah, they said 3-hour wait.
That's wild.
It
We
wasn't.
never had that.
It was. We got in there at about an hour, but it did take us a good 4 or 5 hours to get out. But they did a lot of work with Nala.
So
They're very good.
oh yeah, they're awesome in there. Yeah.
Little, way not
What-
a little,
what
way
is
more
that?
expensive
What are
than
they
I
called
wanted
again?
to.
I forgot.
I don't know. They do like equine stuff
Like
too and everything.
Latham or something.
Yeah,
like
I had to
that.
drive a ways to get there
Anyways.
because the one by us isn't open.
Yeah.
Because we were
Yeah,
gonna.
they're awesome in there.
What the hell kind of emergency vet isn't open? Isn't that the whole point
That's
of an
weird.
emergency
Yeah,
vet?
yeah. You told me that one was closed. That's really strange.
They closed at like 7 or something. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Like, you're just not supposed to have an emergency after 7 o'clock?
Yeah, you
That's the
just
whole-
it's a dog. Yeah. That's scary.
It was not. It was
That's
not
scary. I
fun.
know what that
and I've had a lot
feeling
of those with Nala, but that
Yeah.
to me that was like the worst one because I really thought when we were driving to the emergency vet, I like really thought she was going.
That was it.
Yeah,
Oof.
dude, I made Daisy. I was like, Daisy, like say goodbye to your sister.
Oh.
Like I wasn't like sure what was going on.
Oh man. I'm glad she's okay. That's so scary.
Yeah.
I've been through
And
that.
you saw her now.
Yeah,
You couldn't even tell.
no, she's just regular old Nala now. Just walk up and wag her tail, and that's about it. See you later, fucker. We don't. Yeah, after that, she doesn't care. Well, I'm glad she's good.
Yeah.
When you were texting me about it when it was going on, I was like, oh man, I hope you don't lose your dog.
Yeah.
Just.
And she's still pretty young, so I was upset.
Mm. Yeah, Elsie did that one time, and I think she got a hold of mushrooms. I think because she was not with it at all. So did Nala? Could you tell if she was hallucinating or anything like that?
I don't think so because she was according. I don't know how they knew or anything either because they had mostly passed since like by the time we got her there. I told you we drove her all to the emergency vet. She's got wrapped in a towel. She's vomiting and stuff. And I put her down on the ground when we got to the emergency vet, and she's walking around wagging her tail, like jumping up on the vet techs and stuff. Like she was seemingly fine when
Putting
we
on
got
a show.
when we got to the emergency vet. She was seemingly fine.
But
she
you got treats, man.
she was like having, according to them and poison control, she was having like miniature seizures basically. Like she was like seizing up and shaking and stuff, and her back legs weren't working. Like that was what like her back legs were the ones that were like really like shaking.
So whatever that mold was
Yeah,
it was
mycotoxins or mycotoxins or something like that.
Neurological blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, and when I say Elsie took mushrooms, I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it was.
Like in the backyard.
Yeah.
Well,
No idea. I would take mushrooms though.
That's good.
You can mail it.
Life experience.
You can mail it to us.
Don't mail us.
Oh, don't do that.
At least not to my house. If you want to give your address, you can get mushrooms mailed to you.
No, I don't need that in my life. I have enough challenges.
Oh man.
That's well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had a good outcome with that.
And I had to push off. Like Tom was supposed to help with the all the landscaping. We stopped that. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
He came over Sunday though, and we finished it all.
And that's when Daisy attacked him.
Yeah. Daisy was not happy with Tom, but that's okay. That's fine for Tom.
I think we should bring Tom and Daisy on the podcast.
Do them together. See if they can talk it
and
out.
see if we could talk it out.
I've never seen her. I mean, I have seen her like that, but never with someone that.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you said that she didn't really get a proper introduction to him.
And the other thing that on top of that as well is he was wearing like sunglasses and stuff. Like he just
looked like a stranger.
Yeah. Because she has met him before, but when she was a puppy, and she was not a fan. But that's fine.
My new puppy is hilarious. I came downstairs this morning, and Sarah usually gets up with her early, and I sleep in for a little bit. And I think she heard the steps, and she started growling down. Who's coming?
Gotta defend this. Gotta defend my crate.
She's already.
Are you crate training her?
Yes.
That's like you get me like that's really big in the United States, but like in Europe, that's like
it's a big
huge no. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good benefits to it.
I do it.
I crate train, but I crate train in a way that I think is humane.
Yeah, I try to do that too.
Like she's never in there for really more than like an hour and a half, 2 hours during the day.
That's especially for a puppy. That's good.
They need 18 to 20 hours a day to sleep.
Yeah.
So if they don't get it, it's obvious. They're just like a toddler.
Yeah.
They want
tantrums.
Oh yeah, they try to. I mean, my arms are all marked up, and she's. So yeah, we're enjoying that. We're doing the clicker training. We're using the Doggo app, of course. Although I have some real serious concerns about the Doggo app.
Why?
Well, I hate that. You know how it has a calendar? There's a calendar on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And on each calendar it gives the day and the breakdown, and then you put in whether or not they peed or pooped or drank or ate or any of those types of things, right? But it's so annoying to use.
A little bit.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what's actually really interesting? We're doing like a commercial for Doggo now. They actually have an app on your Apple Watch.
Oh.
And you can actually do the clicker, and also do you can add all the stuff in. Like you can do all the.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can do it all right from your Apple
so
Watch.
all you Apple people will be happy with that.
Yeah.
Us Android people just have to suck it up.
Well, I'm assuming you could probably do it with
probably
your Garmin watches or anything else.
Something
your Galaxy Watch. I mean.
Yeah. Garmin.
What?
Yeah, it's just a regular old. But anyways.
Oh yeah, you have a Garmin.
Yeah. Anyways, I wish Doggo was a little bit better than what it is, but it's pretty good. So thanks. I just want to say thank you again for turning that on to us, because there's actually a lot of really good training things in there. That it's easier to if you're married or you have a significant other, it's nice to be able to go. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
And, I'm usually the laid out person, so 11:30 or so, the dog gets out. She knows it when she gets up at 5. Oh, okay, she went out at 11:30. But anyways, that's pretty awesome. Love the Doggo app. What did I say earlier? Oh, I have some legitimate gripes about my riders.
You have gripes about your riders?
I do. I think
it's a lot of your riders to watch this
podcast. I do, and it's in I'm gonna say it in the nicest way possible. Okay, if you go to a restaurant, right, and you have a waitress, she comes to your table, she provides you a service,
right,
and it's customary. It's been like this for a long time. You give that waitress a tip,
right,
because, or you don't. Sometimes they're shit. Right.
I feel like you have to now, because I get shit because I'm big on that. I'm like, if the
I always
service
do
is terrible,
something, even if it's terrible. I always do something.
I don't.
I always do a little bit.
It has to be really terrible. But if the service is bad,
it's got to be
I'm not. If the service is really bad, I'm not giving a tip. I don't care what's customary. If the service is really bad, that's what the tip is for.
Right.
I'm not giving you a tip if the service is dog shit.
Right. No, I agree with you. Mostly. Yeah. Mostly I agree with you. But I think that people need to change their minds in a way and with your gig workers, your Uber Eats, your drivers,
I try to tip well
DoorDasher
with all of them.
guys, all those people.
I try to tip well with that stuff.
The regular pay doesn't. It just doesn't. It's not enough.
Yeah, it doesn't cover anything.
It doesn't cover.
Probably doesn't
enough,
even cover
right?
gas.
So tip your Uber drivers, please, even if it's just a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Something.
Especially if it was good.
Well, you know what? If the driver,
Well, if you like don't feel safe or something,
if the
then
driver
don't fucking
got you
tip
there
somebody.
safe and it was
Yeah.
a safe drive and you never were afraid or
Yeah.
for your life, and the back seat was nice and clean, you didn't, and your legs didn't stick to it when you tried to get out, shit like that, tip them. It's the same thing. It's like going out to dinner. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
Fucking tip us.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess.
I don't know. It just kind of bugged me today. I had several good rides. I felt like I always
It
get
just went the way they should.
Yeah, everything went like super clean. I really pride myself on, like, even when we worked together in retail service. If I was helping somebody, I always tried to give them the best I could give them.
Yeah.
Right. You're there with me.
Yeah, that's like the whole point.
And when people get in my car, I always try to treat you like you're my uncle or a brother. I always try to talk to people that way because I think it's important.
Yeah.
It's important because it's just a mutual respect thing and friendliness and all that good stuff.
Would you, let's say someone was in my situation Thursday.
Yeah.
And they got an Uber. They didn't have a car. Would you allow a dog that's having like a bad emergency into your car to go to emergency vet?
Yeah, I always operate from a
Like
moral
yeah.
standard. Like I think I said before, people that want to get in my car without child safety seats, get out. I'm not going to let you in.
Yeah, because
It's
that's
not
a safety
happening.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even if it was legal, like down in the city, it's legal.
Is it really?
Yeah. I guess if you get into it, my
Huh.
understanding is if you get into a taxi cab with your kids, it doesn't matter. No car seat needed. None of that stuff. That's
Huh.
my understanding of it. But up here, it's different. But even if it was that way, I'd be like, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. What if I hit the brakes and it just like flies through the air and hits the front window? I don't want that in my life. I've seen enough crap. Right?
I guess that's good.
That's fair.
I think so. I think I would have to. If I was also doing it. I think I'd have to help someone. I think I'd be. This is so fucked up. I think I'd be more inclined to help a dog that was having an issue than a person, though.
Well, yeah, because the dogs are all dependent on us. As
Yeah,
people, whether you're their owner or not. If you see a dog someplace, we're kind of responsible for them in a way.
In a way, like we made them, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all used. The dogs are all used to people. I mean,
Yeah.
So.
And you know what I saw the other day? I was perusing Reddit, and I found no. You're gonna like this.
This is
one,
always bad.
You're gonna like this one, I think. So I found a aliens subreddit.
Oh, it's already bad.
And
we're already going into what was that guy's name that we worked with that's got the Bigfoot channel?
Steve Coles.
Yeah, Steve Coles.
Squash Detective.
Yes.
It's not funny, John.
I'm
It's
sorry.
very serious.
Steve. I'm sorry, Steve.
It's very serious.
Okay. I'm gonna be serious.
It's squashdetective.tv, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll plug it in for free.
Yeah, he's got a podcast and
we like Steve. Just saying, we like Steve.
Yeah. I do like Steve.
Your subreddit about aliens. Let's hear
it. It's like a healthy mix of like some people are like posting things like, yeah, I think there's extraterrestrial life somewhere in the universe. Like most people, I think, do at this point. I think
if you
people
have any logic of any type and you understand
we live in an infinite universe,
then you
probably,
must say that there's something.
Yeah. So there's a lot of posts that are like that, and like, oh, a lot of the posts are like, oh, there's star HB 45-2 that has a planet revolving around it that's at the same distance as Earth, and like all that stuff. Like a lot of the posts are like that, and then there's also just like the fucking wacky posts that. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Totally unmoderated, I guess.
I mean, it's moderated, but I think it's just because that it's like, I don't know. I mean, they are talking about aliens. It's just pretty far-fetched.
See, I like talking about aliens too, but like, I don't know.
Let's see. Here it is.
What was that? Just in recently, in last couple years or something like that, they were talking about Air Force pilots seeing like a bunch of crazy stuff that they just can't explain.
Yeah, like there's UFOs.
Yeah.
Like the CIA released that
Right.
there's like been 200 and something spottings of UFOs,
Right.
but it's literally just an unidentified flying object. It's not like aliens,
Right? Yeah,
or not necessarily aliens. I
Well,
guess.
yeah,
You can't,
there's no
definitively-
explanation
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
It could be digital glitch for all we know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. But here's like the first one that came in. This is actually the one that I saw that made me like click on the subreddit. Is a post that says a Mars rover has spotted bizarre bone-like structures on Mars, and it has a picture of like what the Mars rover took a picture of, and it is a very interesting rock formation.
Sure.
Like it looks very interesting. I'll show you.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like like it could just be like wind erosion or whatever it might be. Like radio, I don't know. But then like as you start to scroll down, you get some wacky posts on here, and I think everyone should take a look at the alien subreddit.
Well, maybe we should. We'll have to edit that in or something so people can see it.
Yeah, we can put a link in the comments or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So the link's in the comments.
Or maybe we'll put a link in or something. I don't know.
That's a good spot.
I'll point like everybody else does.
The point is good.
Okay.
You went to the free space too, so
Perfect.
because I wouldn't have done that. I probably would have
Oh,
pointed.
it was totally random.
I would have pointed that way, and I would have
Yeah.
pointed to not.
If you'd asked me to do it again, it would probably been in my nose or something. Yeah.
Here's a good one. Day one Earth is an experimental planet, as intelligent beings are over billions of years ahead of us. And let's take a look. And the
There's like no segue there at all.
the like content of it is we have to give respect to our alien overlords, and this could be just someone trolling too. So I don't know.
True.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but we have to give respect to our alien overlords because Earth is an experimental planet, and intelligent beings over billions of years old are in charge of our development.
Sure.
But the people on the thread are like arguing about all sorts of stuff. Like the top comment is, the question I suppose is, how would Earth be any different if this wasn't if that wasn't the case? Say you're wrong, what would be the difference? I don't know. I don't even know what these people are talking about. I don't know why I read this.
That is a rabbit hole right there, buddy.
I said I started to look at it. I was like, there's some wild shit. Reddit's an incredible place.
You know, you make a good point, because Reddit is an incredible place. Because unlike regular Google search, I'm not talking like the new AI stuff. To try to search anything anymore, you just get nothing but ads.
Yeah, that's
garbage.
All sponsored.
Yeah, you never really get down to the nitty gritty of things. But actually, I did sign up for Bard, and it's Google's new AI.
Is it good? Have you tried it?
It's actually pretty good.
Huh.
It's very similar to OpenAI.
I don't like AI. We've talked about this.
Man, get used to it, everybody.
I know.
It is coming like in a way that no one even understands.
I watched it again on Reddit. Some like coder or engineer or whatever set up using the ChatGPT. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Using that AI, and they like linked it up with that. You know, there's like a movie. There's like a movie that came out in like 2012 or something about some guy falling in love with like the smart thing on his phone.
Okay.
And she becomes like
I know what you're talking about.
She like essentially becomes sentient.
Yeah.
He like somehow, I don't know how he did it, but he like somehow linked up Chat GPT with like that format.
Oh.
And it's really creepy. Like it's really creepy. Like he has like a full conversation with his fucking.
Oh yeah.
And it's like reading what Chat GPT is saying.
Yeah.
Like it's typing what he's saying into Chat GPT, and then the voice is like reading it off. But it's like it's quick enough for you to like not really notice.
Yes.
And it's really weird.
It's extremely weird. Have you sat down and actually
No,
type.
no, I don't want to.
It's a very strange experience.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But
I'd rather just talk to a person.
I think most people will understand after you play with it for a little while. You go, yeah, I understand why. It's
not
very useful.
Yeah,
but also you can actually.
It's like a tool.
It's a tool.
Yeah, but it's like a tool that like we're crossing a line with the tool.
Yeah, they're concerned about it. A lot of people are really concerned about it. They're all of a sudden they're wanting to pump the brakes on it and stuff. But you know what?
I'm on board.
I think it's already too late.
It probably is, because now it's out there for anyone.
Yeah.
Like almost anyone can make at least a basic version of it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, not almost anyone.
But all of them are a little bit different, though.
Yeah.
Like my understanding of it, okay, is that the OpenAI Chat GPT, that version I think is Chat GPT 4. Now I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not professional with this stuff. I just read about it and stuff. But that one is trained on most internet stuff. Everything that's on the internet, I guess, is my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Whereas Bard is trained differently than that. So now you have two different types of AI, just trained differently, different data sets. So I don't know. I don't know which way it's going. All I do know is what I've read. They seem to think that the next version, GPT-5, could become like you can't say it's sentient, because that's not.
Yeah,
it can act sentient, but it's not really sentient.
Yeah, but that's like
it can act it.
Yeah, but that's getting to the point.
I think fake it.
So me and one of the guys at work were talking about it. I think the only really cool, and this gets like really meta, so it's kind of wacky. But like the only really cool, useful, I mean, I know there's other uses, so maybe that's not the right word. But the only like, to me, practical use for that type of thing would be making like NPCs in video games. Because how fucking sick would it be if NPCs in video games were like, they're sentient. Like
it'd be cool.
They're doing their own
you're right.
thing.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
And it's like the algorithm in Borderlands that like makes infinite guns. Like you could do something like that and change video games.
That's true. I mean, they actually could let it run free on like a GTA 5 or something like that, Grand Theft Auto 5, and that would be interesting.
It would be very interesting.
But
I don't know how
if they could talk to each other. I don't know how that would work.
Well, that's like I'm saying. That's where it would get like meta. Is like you could have like sentient, and again air quotes, but you could have sentient like NPCs, and that'd be really weird.
Also extremely challenging. I don't think that you could even beat the game. You'd walk right in and you would just be like, "Oh, there's an enemy, kill it." I don't know if you could.
Because imagine like a game like Skyrim or something with NPCs that are doing like you could still program them to have like parameters, but like a random NPC in like the first town you go to is like
it's just as smart as a regular person.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing. Like he's doing a job. Like you could make NPCs that are now like real people. Like they're like you have an NPC that's like running a shop, but they aren't just running a shop. Like they also go do shit. They have to like eat food and do shit.
Oh yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, you could totally do stuff like that. Yeah, why not?
I think that's like the cool like practical use for it.
For entertainment, yeah, I agree with you. For entertainment.
I just don't know what else the uses are.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. There's so many other uses.
No, but those are all so dangerous, I think.
Well, yes and no, right? Oops, sorry, everybody. I just read an article today. I forget what company it was, but basically that one company is getting rid of most of their marketing department and a lot of the graphic designers.
Yeah, I think that's stupid though. I don't think that's smart.
Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I guess it really depends on what you need.
I guess, but like I understand like Chat GPT and stuff is supposed to be off of like the trends on the internet, like all that. Like that's the way it's trained. But like if you're using that, dude, the trends on the internet are fucking stupid. You need a person to like look at things like that. You need a person to be like.
Yeah, I don't think that
we named a boat.
I don't think that
we named a boat like Bodie McBoatface or something when there was a
Right.
poll on the internet. Like we're all fucking idiots when we look at the phone. None of us actually think the way we do when we're looking at a phone.
Yeah, I mean those are all valid points, but I don't think when they say a company says, "Hey, we're getting rid of a bunch of people," I don't think it's everybody. You need eyes on things.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
But,
I don't like AI. I'm not a fan.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm against AI.
I'm a huge fan.
This will be an ongoing thing. Then we'll do updates on this.
Okay, all right, we could do that.
We can fight about AI
as it integrates into your life and your
and then we stop thinking and we don't have any like free will anymore.
Oh, I don't think. Well, it might already be that way.
That's fair point, I guess. We're all already NPCs in a video game. We don't even fucking know.
That's a terrible thought,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I had like I'm not even gonna like lie. I had like a weird like. I don't remember what I was reading. I was reading an article about something like that, and I did have like a minor like existential crisis where I was like, like you don't know. Like we could just not be real.
How high were you?
I don't think I was. Because it was a while ago. I just recently started partaking. I don't.
I've done that too, where you maybe overdo it one night and you go, "Hey,
wait
is this all real?
Like what's happening? Like anything could be happening right now."
It's possible.
We're just on a rock flying through space.
We are.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's fun.
It is fun.
That's why I like AI, because it's new and exciting.
But you can just go do new and exciting things. You don't need...
You could, yeah, but I like both.
Okay.
I like both.
I disagree. I don't want that anywhere near me. And I know it's already all near me.
It's already here.
But I don't want it anywhere near me.
All the programs, I mean, all that Adobe stuff we use for all this is all going to be AI in a matter of months.
I don't know. I don't know.
I guarantee you, I'm gonna tell you right now, at some point at the store that you work, you're gonna have to deal with it. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to be in there. Whether that means it's taking an eye on your inventory, or it's running.
Dude, that's just not
something.
Cool.
I don't know.
It's just not cool.
Get used to it. You should learn about it, because it's just.
No,
otherwise you're going to be just like those. Okay, I'm going to say this nice. Okay. Otherwise you're going to be like the older generation that comes into a retail store and they go, "I want this and this." You go, "We don't have it, but you can order it online." And they'll go, "I don't have."
That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't know how to use that, and I feel bad for them, but like, fuck, man, you got to keep up on it.
I try to keep up on it, but it doesn't mean you got to keep your enemies close. I don't. That's my thought process on it. Like, I like to know everything that's going on in the world, but that doesn't mean I like it.
And like 2 years from now, you're going to, "John, I just bought this new
I'm not gonna do
EV.
that.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
it drives me to work, gives me a blowjob."
I don't.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't want that.
You don't know.
Not from an AI.
Might be a great one. I don't know.
But it better be.
I guess we're entering dangerous waters there.
We don't have any monetization to be demonetized on.
Well, plus we're past, what is it, 10 minutes or something like that, where they kill it?
20 seconds.
Oh, is it 20 seconds?
It's 20 seconds, and our intro is 16, so we can't swear for 4 seconds. We have 4 seconds not to swear because our intro is 16.
What a weird thing.
Yeah.
Are they just afraid? Are they afraid that people are just gonna like upload like fuck?
I don't know, because it's really bad. Because there's like you have to be careful watching like kids videos on YouTube.
There was an epidemic of that.
Yeah,
because
they'll put like jump scares in like infant videos and stuff, which is that's fucked up.
How that even stays in?
And but they make it through and stuff. So, like, there's a little, when we upload the video, there's a little thing that we have to click on whether or not it's like child friendly or not.
Yes. Yeah.
We don't click that box.
No, we can't.
It's not child friendly.
It's not. I mean, I think we said that on our first podcast.
Yeah, it's not meant to be child friendly.
Yeah, we're not.
Maybe we'll do like a Daniel Tosh.
We're not even adult friendly for a lot of people.
We'll do a Daniel Tosh one day if we get big. We'll do a.
We're gonna have Daniel Tosh in the show.
No, we'll do a child episode. We'll do we'll do a child episode.
Oh, I don't think so.
He did that.
Well, I guess we could take him fishing or something.
He did a family friendly episode.
We could do like a family-friendly like fishing episode.
That's true. We could do that.
That'd be fun.
People
right?
should learn how to fish.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
You have nieces that are going to probably want to fish. So
I'm sure she's already fished. We've
cool.
taken Aurora fishing.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Might have to blur her image out though. That would be kind of. Probably don't want to put kids on the podcast.
That's probably a good point. We'll think of we'll
have
figure
to
something
noodle
out.
that through a little bit more.
Maybe we
I do like the idea of
we could do an
involving
actor
some kids
reenactment.
That's true.
We'll do like a grown
Hey,
person.
you know what? That's
Ileana
true.
can play my niece.
No. We'll have Tim play your nephew.
No.
Tim, we love you. Do you think that would be fun?
Speaking of, we're gonna go fishing on Friday.
Yes, we're gonna go fishing on Friday. We've got all our stuff together. We're gonna go with our good friend Tim.
I don't have all my stuff. I've purchased all the stuff.
Yeah.
This is a type of fishing that I actually have not done yet.
Yeah. Have you? Did you get the worms?
No, I was gonna get those like on Friday.
I told Tim that you were getting the worms, and he was good.
Okay.
So don't forget.
We have a bait cooler. I probably could have bought them.
I was gonna say you should get the worms, and we could put them right in there. And
maybe
you should just buy worms in advance for Tim, and he'll just come over to your house whenever he needs.
I mean, they stay good. I could do that.
I'm kidding. Don't do that. They're expensive. It's like $5 a pack now.
Who cares? I think $5.99 or something.
That's expensive.
I guess. But
you only get like 20 worms.
How many packs should I buy?
3.
3 packs.
We'll go through them.
Okay. All right.
We'll go through them a little bit.
Yeah, but I bought everything. I got all the stuff.
So next week,
I got a couple Lake Clear wobblers.
Good.
Bought a few different. I think I bought 4 different ones.
Good.
3 hammered, 1 knot, or 2 hammered, 2 knot. They didn't have a very good selection, to be honest.
Right. Well, between Tim and I, and
I'm sure we're good.
We'll be fine.
I got barrel swivels, which I know I don't need, but
you do need them.
No. Yes, I understand that.
Oh, you bought them anyways.
Okay. I have 600,000 barrel swivels.
I
didn't need to buy more barrel swivels.
I do the same crap. I need this now. I got 10 other.
Dude, those hooks are small though.
Yes.
I didn't realize how small the hooks were.
Yes.
We're going to be trolling for trout.
Yeah. So it's like the I forgot how Tim describes it. Tim and I have been doing this for 4 or 5 years now, I think, and it's the old school way of in the Adirondacks of going after trout, and basically it's using one big spoon and a really small hook and a bait hook and a earthworm on the end of that.
So how far off do you trail the hook off the wobbler?
Okay, maybe we'll just do a real quick primer right now. So on the wobbler, it's just basically a big spoon. Everybody, you can look them up. Lake Clear wobbler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the flasher from Johnson.
Yeah, flasher. Yeah, however you want to say it. Yeah. You want a barrel swivel on both ends, right? So line in from your rod to the barrel swivel to the split the split ring.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing on the other end, and then on the other end,
about 20 inches, 24
something
inches.
like that, 20, 30 inches, something like that. That's about how much you want, and then you want your Gamugatsu size. I think 12. I said.
You said 10 or 12.
10 or 12.
I got 12s.
Yeah, size 10 or 12 bait hook, and it's essentially you say bait hook because it's got a barb on it.
Yes.
You can.
I almost got the Eagle Claw ones because I couldn't find the.
Yeah, you don't want bronze.
You know who found the? Oh, I can't say names. Never mind.
Yeah, so you don't want bronze. You don't want bronze hooks. Whatever you do, get a good. I think those are steel, right? Gamugatsu.
The Gamugatsus are steel.
Yeah. You need a good steel hook, and I always recommend that when you tie it on. Even though I didn't do it last, I got lazy, but you do it in the style of.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to do a uni knot because that's just what I tie.
And that's fine. Yeah, but what I mean is like you tie it on the stem, not on the eyelet. I forget the name of that.
Yes. So uni is there's a couple different styles that do that though. The uni is one of them.
But anyways, by tying it on the stem, you get when you go to set the hook, you get more of a direct pull on that hook so that it actually goes in to their lip a little bit easier.
Have you just not used? Why don't you guys use circle hooks?
We haven't tried it, so maybe that's something you could try.
I might do that next time.
Yeah,
they're just supposed to be better for the fish.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm all for that. Do they have a barb on them?
No.
That's where you're gonna lose them. You're
Is
gonna
it just
lose
because
them.
of the worm or the?
No, it's because
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck up trout. I love trout.
yeah, I understand, but this style of fishing is all you will almost every single time lip
Get
them.
right on the lip.
You'll almost every time put them on the lip.
All right.
So you're a lot less. It's you. And you know what? Honestly, if you don't lip them and it goes in and they eat them, I just cut them off and they're fine.
No, well, we're also after April, so if it's fine size, you can eat them. You don't have to let them go to waste.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Actually, I think they changed the season anyway. I'm pretty sure the season's like most of the year now. For trout.
Yeah, yeah, they did a major change.
Yeah.
It's just the amount you can bring
Yeah.
now, I think, and
Yes.
maybe size.
Well, size. I
Size
believe
difference.
both changed, but the amount
Yeah.
you could take like really changed.
Yeah, I should go look at that.
Probably.
Go
I need to get a license.
I should
again.
have to see if my license
I
is
have
good
to, I
before
have to get
Friday.
a license. Well, we're going with Tim. It's fine.
It's not.
Tim will throw you right over the bus.
Yes,
We'll
you
do.
will.
I didn't fucking know. I'm not even with those.
I don't know
two
who this guy is.
jackasses.
Tim is an ex-DEC officer,
Yeah.
so yeah, we don't want to make him look bad.
The two of us show up without a fishing license.
Oh man,
Actually, I think I have one because I'm pretty sure I got mine when I got my hunting license, but I should still probably double check.
dude, you're young enough. Why don't you get the
It's just really want to.
I was
It's
gonna
just-
say, we should explain it because otherwise they're not gonna know. So what do they call it? Lifetime.
There's a lifetime
Yeah,
fishing,
lifetime.
a lifetime hunting and fishing license.
Yeah.
And it's on my plans to get,
Oh, okay.
but it's
What are they, $500?
no, they're 7 now. Yeah.
Still worth it for
It is
you at your age.
because and they're going
Yeah.
up in price. So
Yeah.
I mean, you get it for 10 years and you pay for it.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not math.
It's
You
not.
get it for 30 years and you pay for it.
I guess you need to figure out what the calculation is because now
I don't really care.
don't seniors
Seniors are $5, I believe.
yeah,
So they're not free.
Yeah.
But they're $5. I'm pretty sure they're $5.
Yeah. We'll have to ask Tim.
Yeah. It would probably be worth it for me because the hunting license goes up there in price.
Mhm.
So you can get the combo hunting and fishing, and you pay.
That makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it probably would be.
So, anyways, Friday, this
We're gonna
this
record
week,
a lot of it.
We're gonna record as much as we can,
As much as we
and
can.
then see what we get out of it. We don't know
Yeah.
what it's going to be exactly, but what we will do is do a little quick primer, show you guys how to do the setup for the Lake Clear wobbler, and then we'll also do maybe a quick primer on how to hook them. Because
If we catch stuff.
well, I think we will.
Okay.
I think we will. Between the three of us, I think we'll be okay. But what's fun about this style of fishing is that that's another thing too. Is you need a rod holder. You have a rod holder?
Yeah.
Okay. What's fun about this style of fishing is that you're in your kayak or your canoe, right? And you just let a bunch of line out with that flasher, and underwater it's just going back and forth like this.
Yeah, the videos of them working are really cool.
It's cool looking, but you don't hook them like a lot of people will try to grab their rod when they start to see like a little, because essentially your rod tip is going in a circle like this while it's doing this underwater. So you're always watching your rod tip, and as soon as that rod tip starts to get a hit like this, like a normal hit, you want to let them take it for a minute, and then you don't want to even touch the rod. You want to start paddling like a madman. And that's how you hook them. You hook them with the boat.
Yeah, I'm
So-
excited. I mean, it should
which
look
is
good.
like, that's hard.
It is.
It's hard to get used. It's a timing thing. Tim's good at it.
I'm sure. And when you're
Tim's good at it.
95 years old, you get a lot
That's
of
true.
experience.
He's only 95. all that hair loss. I was
Grandpa
thinking
Tim.
a little bit older than that. Sorry, Tim. That was not nice. Was it? He goes the other day. He sends me a text message the other day when he went fishing. He goes, I didn't catch anything. I go, do you think it was like maybe the weather because it was a little bit hot or something like that? He goes, no, I don't think it was that. I go, oh, it's probably just the fishermen. Next line was F you.
We got to get him back out here. I really want to do another one with him.
Well, he'll be on this Friday.
Right, but I want to do like an actual sit down one.
Oh,
with him.
okay.
And I think he'll be okay with it again.
Yeah.
He did one with us. I think we talked about that in the first episode.
Yeah,
he did an episode with us, and we decided to not air it for not really a multitude of reasons, but I mean,
we'll just say this: when we first started the podcast, we were trying to do it in a way that just wasn't working because we were trying to use GoPros and things like that. Now, since then, we've changed a lot of our equipment. Thanks to Mitch. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think it looks a lot better.
It definitely looks a lot better
before.
And the audio quality is a lot better. Yeah, I think we're always trying to get better.
That's right. Mitch says.
And I say we're doing better. We're doing better.
So, anyways, we missed last Thursday. We're hoping this next Thursday we'll have another podcast.
Well, this episode, like what we're recording right now, will come out Thursday.
Yes.
And Thursday we'll record next Thursday's episode.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you guys get a surprise Tuesday upload, hopefully, right? It's uploading.
I checked and it's not up yet.
Okay.
I'm wondering
so that'll
if I
be
have
up.
to click on something.
And
let me check again. Maybe it's up now.
And we've made a few changes. You'll see our YouTube banner. We've done a little bit of brand changing.
Still not up yet. Like so hopefully we didn't fuck it up.
So hopefully we're entertaining your eyeballs a little bit better this week with our branding.
I think it does a lot better.
But as usual, please let us know how we're doing. You know, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, please comment. Stuff. I mean, I think we're going to be pretty upfront about the YouTube algorithm. The commenting is like huge for it.
Yeah.
So the more people comment, like the much better it performs in the YouTube algorithm. So please comment, even if it's like
even if it's like something
stupid.
Yeah, even if it's something stupid, or if it's just hi or whatever it is. We actually do want to strike up conversation with you guys. Talk to you guys about what we're doing. Talk to you about what you guys might like us to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you guys comment like, hey, we want you to do this type of fishing next week, because in our long-term goal, which is probably not going to happen right away, but our long-term goal is to have 2 episodes a week, and we would like to do the podcast episode on Thursday, and then like an episode on Tuesday of us like
doing something different,
fishing or hiking or whatever, like all sorts of different stuff. Well, maybe we're gonna take the dogs to the park.
Yeah, we might have a couple dog days or something like that.
So that'll be really cool. But like, if you comment on our videos of like telling us what you'd like us to do, at some point we will probably take most of those things into account. If they're like, hey, we want you to go, like, this is something that I've wanted to do. Someone's like, hey, we want you to go tiger muskie fishing in St. Lawrence or something. I'd be fucking absolutely down to do that. Yeah. So
take a trip up like Lake Champlain, go do some smallmouth fishing or something like that. We can bring Mike on the show.
Yeah, I would love to do that too. I think he'd do well.
You think Mike would come on the show anyways?
Yeah, I think so.
We should call him.
We can text him.
Just call him right now.
Just on the show.
We'll just put him right on the show. I
don't think we should do that.
That's exactly.
I think that's frowned upon.
Well,
he would probably do his best.
Here's my whole point. It's like, I can't believe you're pumping the brakes here.
That's the premise of the podcast.
This is the same guy. This is not even a lie. This is the same guy, Mitch, that for like how long straight that you put Boston Red Sox stickers on the back of this guy's car? How many days straight?
Like 100 and something. And I bought Red Sox lanyards, and I bought.
He's a Yankees fan.
He's a Yankees fan. I'm a Red Sox fan. Yeah. I bought removable bumper stickers.
Yeah.
And I bought Red Sox lanyards.
Yeah.
And I replaced his lanyard at work and put a bumper sticker on his car like 100 and something days in a row. And he was like, at the one point, he's like, "How much fucking money did you spend on this stupid shit? Why are you doing this?"
I remember him coming in and just going up and get his lanyard, and he would just come up and pick it up and rip it off, throw it away. Oh, we need to start doing that to Mike again. We could make that like a...
I don't think we're getting to where Mike is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we can put that on his car. I guess we can go to his house.
You know where his house is,
yeah.
Right? Oh, that would be fun. Can you imagine that?
He would probably go like like a week or so without noticing.
Right.
Because why would he check anymore?
So you know what you do is you don't put one on, you put like
just see how many
5 on.
Yeah, see how many you can keep adding.
You know, he would be so paranoid every day.
I put one on someone else's car
Did you?
Yes, and I'm not going to name names, but I put one on someone else's truck, I should say, a black truck.
Oh, did you really?
And they
He's Yankee
acted
fan, too.
just as the way you'd think they would act.
Yeah. Ex-employee. Yeah. Can't really say much about him. He's just a weirdo.
Yeah. But they were like, I made sure I was not trying to fuck with people's cars. I made sure that they were like the super easy to remove, like magnet ones.
Right. It was just
literally
an annoyance at best. Yeah. At worst. And you still, like, again, my whole point was you're pumping the brakes on calling Mike right now after you.
I don't even think he knows this exists. We haven't even like told him or anything.
I think we should put him right on the spot.
I just think that's frowned upon. We're also running out of time.
We are
today.
Yeah, I need to get going. I got to get
back
going
to the puppy.
home. I got a puppy that I'm sure my wife is wanting to kill.
A little tired
by
of
now.
right now. Yeah.
She's had a
That
long
just
day.
happens. That's how it happens, though. You get tired of them.
Well, they're only puppies for a little while,
Yeah.
so you just kind of have to enjoy it.
And then they get to the
Stuff like
shitty
that.
age.
No.
Yes. Daisy's the shitty age.
She's actually doing really good. She sat for
She
me
is,
when
but
I came
she's
in. and
but
everything.
she's just rambunctious, and she destroys everything right now. She's really at that like the teen age, the adolescent age or whatever, and she'll just destroy shit.
You
for
getting
fun,
her out
it seems.
enough?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing a lot, and she's been sleeping pretty. She's actually been sleeping with us.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it. Ileana's not a big
She's
fan
like,
of
get
that.
the fucking dog out of here.
She sleeps on my pillow. We share the pillow. Her head is right up next to me on the pillow. Ileana just doesn't like it.
How's your what is it, a 90-day thing? Is that what you said?
75.
75. How's that?
We're doing
going?
well. I've actually the last 2 days I've put a little weight back on,
That's okay.
but I've been eating too much. We went to Sushi X the other day
Lucky.
or yesterday. Went
Nice.
to Sushi X and I ate probably 15 pounds of
I
raw
swear,
fish.
their food in there is great, but it feels like you're walking into like a titty bar.
I would.
Am I wrong?
Their
Have you guys
food-
been to Sushi X? Let us know in the comments in Albany.
Their food, Latham.
Yeah, Latham.
Their
sorry.
food is like way better quality than you'd think it would be.
Yes.
And I feel like they could do way better than they're doing, because their food is really like
their food's great.
they have very reasonably priced all you can eat sushi.
Yeah.
And it's like much better quality than you'd think all you can eat sushi would be.
I agree. Yeah. Because I've been up to what's that one up in Clifton Park?
Blowfish?
No, there's another one. It's a
Blowfish
smaller,
closed, I think.
smaller one, way smaller one on the right hand side on Route 9.
No idea.
Anyways, I've been going there for years, and it's like a specialty type, and I felt like I'm getting the same quality.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think Nishiki is the best sushi around here. I've said that to you before.
Right.
I think Nishiki is the best sushi around here, but the problem is they're really expensive.
Well, anyways, that other place, what's the name of it again?
Sushi X?
Yeah, man. It
We
it
went
really
there
does.
after work one day.
It really does look.
We
can't
brought a whole
deny it.
crew
Yeah.
in.
That was fun. That's fun. We'll have to do that again.
Yeah, do that.
Maybe we should do a podcast from there or something.
I don't know if they'd be okay with that. we could pitch it, I guess. I just don't know. I don't think they'd love that.
We just bring mics right on the table.
They know us now.
Do they?
We go so often that it might be my brother that they know, but they at least recognize some of us, and we have a rapport. Maybe we could figure something out. I would love to do an episode where, like, dude, making sushi is incredible. Like, it's like art form. Like, I would love to be like set up a camera like right over them. Like, they're not on the camera, just the tray
making.
of sushi that they're doing. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, if you ever get, you've been out to Reno many times. I know that.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten at the Atlantis there?
No.
They've got a sushi bar that sits right over.
I also didn't eat sushi.
Oh, okay. So they have a sushi bar that kind of sits right over the old Highway 395, I think it was, and it's awesome.
I'll have to try it.
Best.
I think we plan on. I know we had talked about going last summer.
Yeah.
I think we might try to go this fall. So we'll have to go. You can
That'd
come
be
with
fun.
us.
Yeah. This podcast will just
We'll do. Yeah,
kick
we'll go
right
right there.
off. We'll just go do it.
We'll do an episode from Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea. Probably still be snow up there.
I'm sure there will be.
I saw a
there's
picture.
like 10
My
feet
sister
right
sent
now.
me a picture the other day from Reno. Her boys, they were playing baseball, and in the background, the snow is like all
Yeah, it's like-
down to like like city level. I'm like, holy shit, I haven't seen it like that in years.
My cousins and stuff were sending me pictures, and it's at their house because they live like not on Lake Tahoe, but they live like on Lake Tahoe, and there's a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot. Like they couldn't open their door one morning.
Right.
Like that's how much we don't get that much here.
No.
It gets cold here, but it doesn't get like.
I feel bad. Honestly, I feel terrible for the California. None of the state parks will probably be open this year because they'll all be flooded. A lot of them be flooded.
Well, that's true, but they need the water, so
yeah. But like a lot of the farmland is nothing but a lake.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, anyways, yes, we need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you guys for watching us. We appreciate it. Our first video was how many views?
As of right now, I think it's 151.
So 151 views.
The view rate is pretty good.
Appreciate that.
We were very happy with it.
Yeah.
So that's really cool, and we appreciate we appreciate that.
And we're definitely trying to do a little bit better, incrementally, as we have time for. So appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. So
Thursday.
You will see us later, but we will be in here doing this.
Yes. Oh, I gotta go to bed. My watch is telling me it's bedtime. Did you like my little lullaby?
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.